And hey there again, guys. We're back with our second alternative Reforged battle replay, featuring Rusty and I again. Sorry it's been a while. I've been busy working on the mod that hopefully will be coming to a public release in the next couple weeks, hopefully. It might take longer than that, depending on how much work I want to put into making new maps. And if there are any new units I wanted to bring over from, say, Divide and Conquer, what have you. Um, Otherwise, yeah, I think I'm going to be able to create an installer, and I'll make this a bit of a sub-mod of sorts. Um, and as you may have noticed, I have begun releasing, instead of typing out changelogs in long text form to release in the Discord as I said I was going to previously, I decided to make videos out of them. So I've already got the changelog for Dunland up. I've recorded now the changelog for Duel and Gondor. Both of those will be in one video. But I think I'll probably release this battle replay first. So we're playing on Helm's Deep again. Kind of a rematch here, except this time Rusty's bringing the Witch Realm of Angmar against me. So he's decided to set aside Isengard for now. And we'll go ahead and take a look at what we've got so far. So I guess I'll pause and run through my army list real quick. So I've got Belfast archers, should have 2 of those. There's one, I think there's another one over here somewhere. Or it could be... Yeah, so I've got 2. Obviously, I'm not going to have these things on the wall. Haven Guard, Dismounted Knights of the Silver Swan. I've got 2 of those, I believe. Yeah, 2 of those. I have 1, 2, 3 somewhere. Units of Tarnostian Spears. Oh, yeah, I saw. They are right here. Somewhere. Yeah, they're kind of in the middle there. Yeah. Tarnostian Spears. I have 3 units of Ethelon Halberds. I have 2 units of Belfast Pikes. 2 units of Parithil Champions. 2 units of Iron Swans Tolfalas. I have... that's the other Halberd unit. That's the other Pike unit. Actually, I think that's it. I didn't take cavalry in this one, so it's all infantry this time. And maybe that'll come back to bite me. I don't really remember how well I ended up doing in this battle. I remember the outcome, of course, but... yeah, so that's my army list. I shouldn't have anything hiding. Oh, I should have, I do have Wardens and Nimmerdell up here, of course. And obviously this is where the AI set everything up. I'm obviously not going to leave these things in these spots. So we'll speed it up and wait till Rusty's stuff shows up. I'll go over his army list. And yeah, I'm really excited about getting this bit of a sub-mod out. I'm not expecting it to take off, really. I'd be surprised if it did. Let's start to move over here. But I'm really trying to just cobble something together that I think will be better for multiplayer, or will be another alternative for multiplayer, and something that I will have put a little bit of time into. I've tried figuring out how to make new units, and it's really tough. So I haven't figured that out yet, but I would love to start doing that once I've managed to figure out how all that works. Anyhow, let's go on to Rusty's stuff. So he's brought some Angmar Halberds, Guardians of Carn-Dûm, Witch Realm Scourge Raiders. I think he has 2 Guardians of Carn-Dûm. Hammer Guard, Trolls of Angmar, Witcher on Blackguard. This is pretty typical Angmar army, looks like so far. Barrow-wights. More halberds. More Barrow-wights. Snaga Stalkers. I don't know how much of a fan I am of them, honestly. I mean, like, they get a shield, and they come in pretty good numbers. But the thing is that, like, I would rather have orc fodder, because at least then you have a screen against cavalry. Like, these are just here to die, really, but I digress. Blackwatch Legion. Some more, these are Trolls of Gundabad. I do like the look of the Trolls of Gundabad. They are really intimidating. As are really the Trolls of... I honestly think Angmar have the best looking Trolls. But obviously my favorite Troll unit is the Olakai, because I'm partial to Mordor myself, but this is Angmar's special ballista. We will see what it can do in game. I'll be sure to zoom in on it and let you guys watch what it does. We've got his Witchers back here. Witchers. And then we've got his third and final unit of Barrow-wights. He did not double dip into this. You can take 3 in alternative Reforged at the moment. Again, this is just like a pilot version of this. There have been a lot of changes I've made to the up-and-coming version of alternative Reforged, and that's what the changelog videos are over. Right, so let's go ahead and get started. I'll just leave it on time 6 until the battle starts. Let's see here. Got about 30,000 frames, so it shouldn't be too long. Hopefully I have a video. I only say that because I'm getting kind of tired at this point. But, you know, I know you guys haven't had a battle replay in a while, so we'll make sure to get you this one. Alright. I think, actually, I'm going to keep it on ×2 speed, just because the first part of the battle... Oh, never mind. I take that back. I'm going to give him a warning shot at his Snaga Stalkers here, just as they come up. I'm not going to spend too much ammo on them. I just want him to know, hey, give you something to think about. And for some reason, I don't know why they're walking around like that, because some of them will turn their back to me, and then they don't get their shield value. So, but again, as I said before, Snaga are just there to die. So moving up the ram. I don't think I keep firing. Yeah, I've told him to stop. I didn't want to... I just wanted to pump a volley or 2 into him. So that he knows if he tries to bring anything too valuable up, if I've been willing to shoot into Snaga Stalkers, I'm definitely going to be willing to shoot into anything more valuable than them. So we're going to get the ram in place. One of these days. Come on, boys. Yep. Yeah, sorry about that if you hear fireworks, whatever that is. Let's see if I can do anything about that, but likely not. It's quite irritating, and it's kind of late here, so I'm surprised there are fireworks. For context, this is the Labor Day weekend, so I guess it's not too surprising. So yeah, as I did in the previous video, I just line up my spears and then my phalanx units behind them on either side of the doorway, so that you have to come right up into the gateway here to be able to shoot into me. And he's just going to pull back. I think... Yeah, I want to pump one more volley into them while they've got their back turned to me. It doesn't look like they're... Oh, there they go. I guess that must have been a dry fire. I don't know what was going on. Must have changed my mind. We have Snogastalkers. Of course, more Snogastalkers. Setting up a siege tower, and I learned my lesson from the last game, and I think Rusty has too. He's not moving it over here, he's got it over here this time. So we've both learned our lessons. This is it. Yep. This is why I want to stay behind the walls. So, as I may have said in a previous video, the Angmar Ballista now shoots the same trailing firebolt that it doesn't do, again, it's not the same damage, it just has the same aesthetic and accuracy and the same sort of area of effect, and it can ricochet as the Dragon's Breath. So he was able to fire up and in, and it ricocheted, and I think it may have got some kills. Let's take a look here, what it did. Oh, no, it didn't. Unless if it... Did it hit anyone up here? Doesn't look like it. So he's going to try to move it around, get a better angle. Where's he at? Right there, okay. And we'll go ahead and... Because he's just moving stuff into place. Now, they are in range, it looks like. Whoop, went a little too far. Let's see, what am I shooting at? There they go, firing again. Now, yeah, so that's one thing to be aware of. I haven't been able to find a fix for it. The animation ends up killing one crew per shot. As I say, I haven't been able to find a fix for it yet. But, you know, I thought it was a cool idea for the Angmar Ballista to be able to fire just bolts of fire in a manner that's somewhat similar to the way Witchers work. See, I think that time he actually got some kills from the boys on the wall. And it does ricochet one time, just like it... Oh, that actually ricocheted twice. Interesting. Normally it only should ricochet once. But yeah, it has that same property that the Dragon's Breath ammo does. It won't do a ton of damage to buildings or walls, really, though. And it's not quite accurate enough in a ballista to justify using on a gate, so... He's just out of range of my archer, so if he's going to just stay there, I think. Yeah, he's just going to stay there. I'm going to... Oh, no, he's not. He's moving them. That's right. He moves them, and I decide, you know what? I'm going to try to get these boys back up here, see if we can't shoot them. And our pathfinding was just... What is this? This is horrendous. Oh, I see what they're doing. Yeah, for some reason they won't run just straight across here. I've never understood that. They have to go down, back up, and out that way. It's bizarre to me. He's got barrel whites coming in. They move a little bit faster in this, as you can probably tell. Not that much faster, but it saves everyone time. I've never understood why. Like, I've never been in a situation where I thought, oh, thank God the barrel whites are so slow. Because usually most players have them deployed as far forward as they can anyway, or in a position that I'm not really going to be able to... Like, they end up deploying them in a reasonably ideal position. So I just thought if I make them a little bit faster, it'll save everybody time. Yeah, let's see. What's he doing with his ballista? Oh, that's right. He's going to move it over here and try to thread the needle up and through here. How about the ballista? See how much time do I have? We've got time before he makes his push. So about the Angmar ballista and its animation killing the crew. You have enough crew and a ammo supply that is limited such that you still get to fire the same amount of ammo that a normal ballista would, and you'll have the crew to be able to pull that off. Your crew will be reduced after that. But as I say, I don't know what's causing that. And even if I did, I'm not sure I know how to fix it. The other thing that I said in the last Helm's Deep replay we did here was that I kind of like the idea of the ballista crew being killed by their own bolts, just as like a representation of how dangerous the power of the Witch King is, and how ruthlessly cold and clinical he is, and how he spends his servants' lives. So even if I could fix it, I'd be tempted to just leave it. But yeah, that's my 2 cents on that. It's a very good artillery piece. But I think this costs about 1,000 florins. I could be wrong about that though. I'd have to check. Looks like we've got do we have an attack? Yes, just in time. Perfect. So he's going to bring in the halberds first. Here goes those fireworks again. Apologies for that. He's going to bring in the halberds first. And I'm going to wait for them to get in a little bit more. And then I'm going to slam the door shut on him. So he's going to get into it with pikemen and with spears. And they'll be able to just... They won't kill them very quickly, but they will be able to keep his AP at bay, and then I'm just going to slam the door shut on him. And yeah, there they go, routing already. Rusty probably should have had something else up here to keep them from routing like that, because that's a lot of dead Angmar orcs there. And I'm not going to bother. Maybe I should have had... Yeah, in hindsight, maybe I should have had some archers here to shoot at them as they were running, because they've got their back to me now. But there they rallied, and I think he's going to pull them back for now, let them rest up a bit. He's going to wait for the Barrow-wights to come in. See, I think he probably should have done that from the get-go. But, not too bad. Right here, yeah. See, this was really frustrating. For some reason, I don't know why. Helm's Deep is really hit or miss like this. I was really struggling to get these archers right up along the edge of the wall here, because I really wanted to be shooting into some of these units, or be in position to be able to shoot at some of these units as they came in over the walls, because once they're on the walls, they don't really have cover. So it's frustrating that they're shooting up and over like that. I should notice here in a moment, stop them. Yeah, that's right, I was just trying to pump a little bit into this unit of Snaga. Into the maybe the Barrow-wights is what I was shooting at. What am I shooting? I don't know. If it is the Barrow-wights aren't quite as tanky. Excuse me. They're not quite as tanky as they normally are. So it's not as bad of a target to shoot at as you would expect from normal Reforged. their armor value, I think I may have reduced it a little bit. Either that or I left their armor value alone. They had a shield value that was really good, actually, for some reason. And I thought that just made them a little bit too strong, so I reduced their shield value for sure. But so he's got more halberds coming in here. Barrow-wights are still trudging up the ramp here. And as I said previously, when defending against Rusty, you can kind of expect the action to kind of all happen at once. He really likes to just come down on you like a ton of bricks, all in one fell swoop. So really, he's just setting the table at the moment for his true attack. Yeah, I'm trying to do what I did in the last game. Trying to set up some archers right here, and this was really frustrating for me. I could not get them to line up just in a not single file, but in a vertical line facing out. It's really frustrating to me. See, we've got halberds here, Barrow-wights, halberds. What else does he have? Guardians and what's going on here? This is weird. Why are they bizarre pathfinding? And I think I may have... Yeah, that's unfortunate. Oh, man. That sucked. Although it sounded worse than what it really was. Fortunately for me, it just managed to land like on the very edge here. But yeah, there's nowhere that's safe apparently with the Angmar Ballista. And we're in the thick of it here with the Barrow-wights. This would make a nice screenshot. I'm not going to take screenshots at the moment, though, but if I have time to come back to this, I'll try to remember about 13,000 frames. That's when this action starts, so... And, yeah, this kind of sucks that the Barrow-wights can do this thing where they can just float in between your units that you've gotten. I think I've actually got them in shield wall, come to think of it. Maybe not. And these stupid archers, I was really hoping they wouldn't just run through that. That's my fault, though. I should have learned that they're not going to run that way, and I should have just pulled them out. Out, back, and... Oh, dear Lord. Oh, my God. That's painful. He's really just being able to... Man, he's getting good shots. And that's just hitting the wall. I ricocheted, 1, 2, 3 times. Or, well, twice. Jeez. If I can figure out how to do something about that, I might. So we're still holding here pretty well. He's got his Witchram Scourge Raiders back there. I'm not sure if he can line up a shot on anyone or not. I think he's just trying to wait until some more progress can be made. But with a single unit of Barrow-wights and a single unit of Snaga Stalkers. They will be, even with the... Yeah, and there go the halberds, so soundly driven back there. But that's exactly what he needed to be able to fire, so... And we'll come over here, take a look at what's going on. He's trying to line up the ballista some more. There we go. I kind of got the archers in a better spot, that right there. And I think I'm trying to fire off some shots into the halberds down here. I think is what I'm aiming for. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. And that's good stuff. Duel archers they have a missile attack of 5, so they'll actually be able to do some damage even against heavily armored Angmar and orcs here. Here comes the second wave of Barrowites. We'll have dismounted Silver Swan Knights and some ranks of spearmen ready for them. He sent in his first unit of trolls, and I thought this was interesting because I've got so many halberds here, so I wasn't expecting him to do that. But I guess he needs something, anything, to just break through. But that's going to hurt, for sure. Now, he does have the Guardians of Carn-Dûm coming in. I guess I see what he's doing. He's trying to... Yeah, I wasn't paying too much attention over here at this point. I noticed them now, and I'm like, okay, Iron Swan time. Get them in shield wall, run them through, boys. And they will just, like I've said before, bowling ball through pins. Just knock them all down. Stack them up, knock them down. Here they come. The unfortunate thing is that it's going to knock me down too, but it's also going to hasten the demise of the trolls if they're completely surrounded by enemies. And I'm flooding everything out to try to just push him off the ramp. Throw him back out of the keep. Of course, the Iron Swans are going to die very quickly doing this, but, I mean, you guys saw in the previous video how quickly they died against Isengard Uruk-hai. Against Angmar and orcs, they're going to die far faster. But the push did work. It has disrupted them, and we've probably got some Iron Swans in the midst of things, smacking people with their AP, and this is going to demand a response from Rusty. Now, unfortunately, he's got the stupid ballista over there to do it. And he's got the hammer guard coming in, so really I need to be thinking about pulling back. Just leave the Iron Swans out here to be a sacrifice of sorts. Pull everybody else back, and I think that's what I'm... I remember what I'm trying to do. I was trying to buy some breathing room so I could isolate these trolls and kill them. I think is what I was aiming to do. And I'm so close to having that done, but... yeah, it's a shame. Yep. He's brought the Guardians of Carn-Dûm up to try to stop my archers from shooting into his halberds that are down here. He's got his Snaga coming up, along with a unit of halberds that are already inside. And I think he was trying to sneak around up onto the wall. I don't know. I think I disagree with that, with the halberds. Maybe he wasn't trying to do that. I don't want to read too much into what he was doing, but they got stopped here for some reason. I'm not sure how. I'm definitely going to... well, I said I was about to say I'm definitely winning this fight, but it looks like he is now. I believe I've got my... Oh, I've got the second round of Iron Swans coming. And yeah, I'm pulling back inside the keep. Oh, because the Witchers opened up. That's why. Ouch. Yeah, we missed that. I was going to try to make a push for his Witchers, because they were like right here, and he just had the halberds in the way, and there was still a fair number of... there's still 50 plus Barrow-wights, and he's got Hammer Guard in there, and I was like, oh, so close to getting to his Witchers. We'll see a cool fight with the Witchers later on. That I think you guys will like. So here are the trolls. Oh man, this is kind of one of the lower points for me. I'm gonna throw the Iron Swans forward. What are we at? We're at... Oh boy, I'm down by 10%. That's not good. I've thrown the Haven Guard into the mix because they'll chop up the trolls for me. I just need something to kill them, and then something to go up on the wall and deal with all these Guardians of Carn Doom, which it looks like, and the Halberds there. Looks like, I think they're fighting these units down here, as well as the archers, which... The Belfast archers were just bullied around in melee the entire time. One of the units, because I wasn't paying attention to their pathfinding, they just ran through the mosh pit down there earlier. And the second unit, because they just got caught up with units that got up on the wall. So, not my strongest performance. Yeah, so we're just desperately trying to cling on to this choke point. Oh, there we go. That's nice. He hit me with his Witchers. I'm going to hit him with my Wardens. And they're just going to fire up into these guys. It's hitting some of them on their right side, some of them on their front. He notices this and throws his trolls in, but I've got my Haven Guard right there, and they'll just... Even if they didn't have the support of the Haven Guard, the Wardens in Nimmerdale do a high enough damage. They could probably kill these trolls, but it's okay. I'll take the help from the Haven Guard. I want as many of these Wardens alive as I can manage. We're committing the Perithal Champions here. I probably should have done that sooner, to be honest, but oh well. Let's get out here. He's got Blackwatch Legion coming in. Oh, that's why I did that. He's going to try to push me, so I'm going to have to... This is cool. Two high mass units just smashing into each other, and everybody else is getting thrown around. I love it. Oh, man. What a... There go all the Snaga Stalkers, so it's really just the Blackwatch that are... Blackwatch Legion that are actually standing and fighting. There are the Wardens firing into them again. Looks like the Perithal Champions may have started to stabilize things. The new battle line's going to have to form back here, though, so I just... Oh, well, actually, they're routing, but... Even if they weren't routing, I probably would have tried to pull them back here. And then I would have... Do I have anything back in the town center? Is the problem? God, I don't. Damn. Okay. Well, I do have the Wardens close enough that they could just run back in there if you tried to run something up and into the town center, but... And see, this is... Man, it sucks to be on the receiving end of an Angmar push, because they are so tough, so strong. It's really, really hard to outmuscle them, even with the changes I've made to Duel with. But doing what we can, even with the mistakes I've made. Now, I think that this is actually not too bad here. He's left his Guardians of Carn Doom there. Okay, I think he's noticed now. And see, the nice thing about having the high mass arrows is it will knock some of them off the walls. So that if they don't die to the arrow, they die to physics. Blackwatch Legion are going to push through with the numbers they've got left. It's less than 30 now. But I'm out of the Iron Swans, so it's unfortunate. And yeah, I'm going to run the Wardens. I'm going to try to, because I think there may be Witchers down here somewhere. No, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to try to run them up here and shoot down into them. I think was the plan. Yeah, that's the plan. Run the Wardens up here, shoot down into them, into their backs, because a lot of these are Witcher on Blackguard. So if I can shoot into their backs, that'll mean that they're not getting their shield out. Should be really good news for me. Over here, though, oh, he's firing into me again. Trying to with his ballista. Is he going to get a hit? Oh, man, that's nasty. That's so mean. There's still 17 Iron Swans. That just goes to show you how tough these guys are. Oh, and yeah, right here. This is one of my better moves, actually. He tried to come down and backstab me, but I had the archers positioned here. So that I could just, shoot them in the back if he tried to come down. Try to shoot anyone that was up on the walls, either there or up here. I thought that was just a good spot to have some archers. Got some Haven Guard there. They are potentially in grave danger with that ballista still firing. So I guess this unit of Belfalas archers are getting their money's worth. Paying for themselves by being able to shoot these guys in the back. And then just to put the final nail in the coffin, Haven Guard are coming down. I didn't bring them down necessarily to stop that. I just brought them down to... what did I do with them? Oh, that's right. I think I was considering throwing them out here just to chop up all the Barrow-wights that are left, because that's really all they've got out here. Because they've got a handful of the... Oh, those are Routing Guardians of Carnarvon, never mind. What's going on here? Witcher Scourge Raiders, they're just, God, so frustrating that I lost the surround here, because now they're going to be able to throw those axes at me. And I'm going to trying to get the Parathil in here. Oh, the Witchers are there. That's what I'm doing. Yeah. Good. Oh, man, they just barely escape my grasp every time. It's so frustrating. Rusty is very good in the way he manipulates his ranger, or his Witchers. So here they are. They're going to try to fire into me. I noticed them, because I have my Wardens right here. So here's the climax of this fight. The siege. The duel of Witchers and Wardens. Just going to bully those Witchers around from range. Try to keep them from firing off their fiery blast. But it doesn't work. It doesn't look like he's really able to get a shot into me, except for my archers, which I'm happy. I'm thrilled if he wants to shoot the archers. We're down to 11. And bam. He should be dead. Yep. So that's the thing. It's frustrating that he still has 5 of them left. But yeah, the cool thing is that even if you can get that was back into the archers, and he actually missed. That was surprising. Oh, here we go again. Even if he can survive an arrow, like an arrow to the face, it might knock him off the wall. Goes, and then the rest of the Witchers, the last 4 down here, and I'm trying to get Haven Guard into them, but they're getting hit on a lot of sides by Scourge Raiders, and there's Blackguard, and I think there's Hammer Guard here too. Yeah, there's Hammer Guard in there, and they're only backed up by the Parathil. And yeah, they're just getting overwhelmed at this point. My Belfalas Pikes, I only have 30 of them. I don't have a ton in the way of halberds left. I only have 30 halberds. I only have about 30 of each unit over here, really. So that really sucks, but we are winning, I think, out here. Yes, what are we at? We're at 84 for 73, so we've been trailing them by about 9 or 10% this whole time. Really sucks. Um, and he's got his ballistic rune here, so we'll make them pay for the damage they've done. Still, these Barrelites, God, there's still 50 of them. Man. That is something I have changed for Angmar from this pilot version of Alternative Reforged to the one that I'll hopefully be making publicly available soon, is that you can take 3 units of Barrow-wights, but their unit size is reduced. And he's got his ballistic crew out here. I don't know why they're winning. Not sure why that is. Anyhow, let's see what he's got left. Still have Haven Guard here fighting, and they're actually winning now. I say that, they're sort of winning. He's got his Witchers in here somewhere. I've sworn I just saw them. He's throwing axes up into me with the Scourge Raiders, and they're going to be launching those up into my Belfalas Archers, it looks like, because the Wardens and Emmerdale aren't really trying to get them to... Oh, there they go. There's a couple of them firing. I should have spread them out, but... just having a lot of pathfinding problems up on the walls. Some of these Parathel came back. I'm really just trying to, like, staunch the bleeding over here. But at this point, the battle's too far gone for me. My God, I'm down 12%. Yeah. It's not too bad, but yeah, I wish I could have done. Wish I would have been able to do a little bit better. But as I say, it is damn near impossible to outmuscle Angmar. It's really hard. There's more Barrow-wights. Or that's a sting. Slowly but surely, we'll kill them with these dismounted Knights of the Silver Swan and the handful of halberds that we need here. Oh, man. Yeah, here's the... Yeah. There's 1 or 2 Witchers left somewhere down there. I don't know where they are. Oh, there's 1 Witcher left. That's right. The 1 Witcher. And I think we're gonna get into him with... Yeah, we killed him. Got him with the dismounted Knights of the Silver Swan. So even if I go on to lose this, which I almost certainly will, I took out the Witchers. The Witch King's menace is dead, even if he did end up taking the fortress from me. We still have 4 Haven Guard back here being a harassment. Slowly but surely cutting down his Scourge Raiders with their armor-piercing greatswords. Slowly but surely we're down his DPS. And we still have a handful of our Wardens left with some ammo, so we're going to keep shooting. You know, if I didn't have the Witcher-on Blackguard to deal with, because there's only 18 Hammer Guard. I don't know, it's still probably too much, even if he didn't have the Witcher-on Blackguard, but... Yeah, so 18 Hammer Guard. How many... Oh, this is almost a completely fresh unit of Barrow-wights. That's unfortunate. Let's see. He's got the Guardians of Carndoon back here. And really, I'm just trying to... As soon as these guys come back to the town center and they come back in control for me, I just keep throwing them out. Just keep everyone back long enough for me to... Because really, I told them, like, the one goal I'm trying to achieve here... Well, I didn't tell them, but I told them after the fact. The one goal I'm trying to achieve here is Let me kill this unit of barrow whites as a consolation prize, because I'm actually still winning a fight out here. Um, so, I think if I don't quite get all of them, I come very close to killing all of them. There's still two Iron Swans out here from earlier. They're just so tough. They're like the one thing that Delamroth have that can really go toe to toe. He's just knocking these low mass barrow whites around. I love it. Just gonna bully them. But yeah, they're like the only unit that Delamroth have in terms of their infantry that can really uh, hold their own in arm wrestling with Angmar. And yeah, they've just overwhelmed my Wardens up there, so they're down. We're down to 14%, so we'll get a little bit more than 80% of his army down, and probably not much more beyond that. Because it was 81 yet. So. I think he's just trying to push through with the barrow whites, which is fair enough, but it's not really going to. 15 of them aren't really going to do anything for you, because I don't really have anything up here that's really going to be a threat. All the Wardens are dead. The Haven Guard are dead. There's just a handful of Parathil champions and a bunch of spears in here that are seriously depleted. Handful of halberdiers, handful of archers. It's just a motley crew in here that have been scarred by war. The dismounted Silver Swan Knights, the other unit of them, is running away. And these Wishron Blackguard coming. Too much to be able to deal with, really. He's trying to save his unit of barrow whites out here with a fresh unit of barrow whites. I think did I get them? Yes, I did, actually. Pretty sure I did, anyway. Got that unit of barrow whites. 6. Oh, did he get them away? Oh, that is so frustrating. Oh, this is so frustrating. Excuse me. Because I would have been able to say I got 2 units of barrow whites. Oh, yes, 4 of the first unit he threw in too. Salt in the wound. Jeez. Angmar are tough guys. They're really tough. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I throw my the Iron Swans and the dismounted Silver Swan Knights. I just throw them in as a last hurrah against these barrow whites, and I'll just throw them in until they rout. Just watch the fight here. Meantime. And I'll just fast forward here. And this is probably going to be a mid-defeat from me here in just a sec. Should be. Yeah, we're at the end of the line here. Throw them in, last hurrah. They routed. Close defeat. Notice that he had 500 more. A little bit more than 500 more men deployed, and I was able to maintain a similar kill count. So Um, so I think I did reasonably well enough to justify this being a replay anyway. Rusty did a great job with his ballista, with his witchers. Um, the only thing I would say maybe that I would have done differently is just I think he threw a couple of his halberd units in kind of by themselves, and that's the only fault criticism I would fault him on. But I can't say too much clearly because he won. So anyway, let's look at the damage. Um, Wardens and Nimberdale actually didn't do that much. They were never like they killed the Witchers. Well, most of the Witchers anyway, and that was probably their single biggest contribution. Haven Guard did okay. They're Haven Guard, so I expected something like that. Dismounted Knights of the Silver Swan did pretty solid, though. I was impressed with that. I rarely get that many kills out of them. Halberds, okay. That one did pretty good. Tarnostian Spears did very strong. I was not expecting. It's not very common you see units of spears get kills, circa 100. That's really good. And this one, almost 150. It's against Angmar. That's really strong. Iron Swans. This might actually go on to be my best unit, or the Iron Swans. Yep, the second unit of them, and the first one also got more than 100 kills. That's great. Pikes did. You don't expect Pikes to get too many kills. Parallel Champions, I was a little disappointed in. They didn't get as many kills as I was hoping they would. I don't think they paid for themselves, though. I don't think the Parathil paid for themselves, unfortunately. Angmar's and their fear effect wouldn't have come into effect too much because Angmar's morale is just stellar for an orc faction. Belfast Archers did okay. This unit did anyway. Got double the kills of that one. It's strange. So that was that battle. Relatively close, I would say. There should be one more battle replay at least of the initial version of Alternative Reforged coming down the pipe. We'll also have a video change log of Gondor and Dol Amroth. After them, I'm not sure where I'll go to next. I was thinking about doing Angmar or Mordor. I'm going to postpone them for now. I'll probably take you guys through the changes I made to Arthedain, Cardolin, and Rudour. It's kind of what I'm thinking. And those will probably be two different videos with Arthedain and Cardolin having one, and we'll end up seeing. But with the Western Kingdoms of Men, because all four of them have so many units, I'm only going to show you the units that have changed. I'm not going to take you through their entire roster like I did with Dunland. But I will do that I will take you through the entire roster when we get to Rudour, though, because their roster is about a similar size to Dunland's now. So, so I think the first video will be, or the first video after Gondor, Dol Amroth will be the remaining two Western Kingdoms of Men, Arthedain and Cardolin, and then we'll do Rudour, and then after that, hopefully I'll be ready to do either Angmar or Mordor. And then from there, we'll just have to see how things go. So anyway, thanks for watching. We'll try to have another one. The next one it could be a good bit before I'm able to get, like, a week or two before I can get the next battle replay out. I'll have more videos, and we'll of course have more Killing Floor content coming as well. But I will try to get another. Actually, I will have more time over the next couple of days, potentially. So I think I will try to get another battle replay at least recorded, and then I'll have it upload early next week so that you guys will have more more gaming content to watch. Um, so anyway, catch you guys later. I will have, as always, a link to the Discord in the description below, and we'll catch you guys next time. Thanks.